Just when you think it can't get any hotter, it does. Today I'm going to introduce you to the top 10 ways to save on your air conditioning bill, and we're starting now. I'm Lisa Salt with Remax Vernon Fowler, and let's talk about saving money on your air conditioning bill this summer. Lucky you, you've got air conditioning. Unlucky you, you've got to pay for your air conditioning by way of your air conditioning bills. But they don't have to be astronomically high. There are little things that you can do in your home that can add up to big savings on your utility bills this summer. And without sacrificing comfort. We don't want to swelter in the Okanagan heat, that's for sure. At the end of this video, I will tell you my number one pick of all these 10 items that we personally did, that helped us control our energy usage immensely. So here's the 10 ways to lower your air conditioning usage during the dog days of summer and still maintain your cool. Number one, dial up the air conditioning temperature. To reduce your energy bills during the hottest days of the year, raise your air conditioning's thermostat setting to like 25, 26 degrees Celsius when you're at home, and then higher when you're at work. I mean, you don't need to cool the house when you're not there. You can save as much as 1 to 3% on your energy bills by raising the air conditioning temperature settings every degree above 22 degrees Celsius. So if you go to say 26 during the hot summer days for 8 hours each day, you can save 4 to 12% on your energy bill. Suffer a little the heat now, but then reap the monetary rewards next month. And really, 25 to 26 is perfectly doable. Now, the best and easier way to do this is to consider a programmable thermostat for automatic energy savings totally year-round. So that's number two. Use a programmable thermostat. Consider installing a programmable thermostat with a built-in timer. While you can easily adjust the thermostat yourself, the programmable thermostats cut energy usage by adjusting temperatures while you're away or when you're asleep. In the summer, ours lets the temperature creep up during the day to like that 25, 26, and then it starts cooling the house down for the nighttime only for sleeping. It works like a charm, and they're not that expensive. Number three is close curtains, blinds, shades. Lighten up. Keep your home cool. Close your curtains, your blinds, and your shades during the daylight hours. Whatever your window treatments are, you'll see a significant savings if you keep them drawn all day to prevent that solar heat gain. Now, if you want the best in energy efficiency, choose light-colored window treatments, not the black ones like we did. The lighter the color, the more they'll deflect the sun's scorching rays on those hot summer days. Hang your window treatments as close to the window panes as possible, by the way, as this enables them to also block the outdoor heat from radiating outside. Open your windows, especially at night. This is an effortless cooling technique. You get some cross ventilation. Now, like fans, opening 2 or more windows in a room or a house will help circulate the air. And at night, that can bring in the cooler outside air to replace the overheated indoor air. Now, unless it's mid-July and the air outside is like 30 degrees, then you got to keep them closed. Number four, become a fan of the ceiling fan. Use your ceiling fans, especially on the upper levels. Heat rises, as you know. Now, sure, they're low tech, but they can do wonders. Fans can seriously make you feel many degrees cooler via that kind of wind chill effect. They don't actually cool the air. They just make it feel cooler by moving it around, pulling your body heat away from your skin. You should make sure your ceiling fan has angled blades and that the air is pushed downwards at you. A ceiling fan can cut back air conditioning needs, saving up to 40% on electricity. That's significant. Number five is weatherstrip your windows and doors. Poorly sealed windows leak air, which makes your air conditioning system work harder, and you don't want that. Caulking those leaks or cracks and making sure you have weather stripping on your windows, that'll prevent the cool air from escaping, and it'll prevent the hot air from coming inside. Dual purpose. Windows aren't the only part of your home that can leak air, by the way. There's attics, walls, crawl spaces, those all lose air as well. So professionally insulating your home is one of the best ways to increase energy efficiency. It can be a very worthwhile investment, especially for older homes, so consider that. Number 6, replace the air filters in your furnace every few months. Air filters keep your air conditioner running at peak efficiency by preventing that dust from blocking the vents. If your filters are dirty, your system is just going to have to work that much harder to circulate the air. So replace those filters at least every few months, maybe even once a month, depending. More often than that, even if you have pets or kids. The filters are cheap and they're easy to replace. Clearing a clogged air conditioning unit filter can save 5 to 10% in energy use and will help your unit work better. Now, if your air conditioner is more than 10 years old, you can also cut your energy costs in half, probably, by swapping it for a newer, more efficient unit, but that's an expensive fix. Number 7, reduce indoor heat by cooking outdoors. Don't cook on your stovetop or use your oven when the outdoor temperature exceeds the temperature inside your home. You can reduce that indoor heat by cooking in the microwave, firing up the grill outside, or just eating cooler foods like salads and fruit and things like that. Now, if you must bake your lasagna for tomorrow's potluck, do it in the evening. By simply avoiding those indoor activities, you'll save money on electricity and what it would cost to make the air conditioning work overtime. So reduce that indoor heat by grilling dinner outside. Number 8, throw heat some shade. Sunlight streaming in through the windows raises the temperature inside your home. By blocking the sunlight, you can calm that effect. And similar to that, apparently, using trees or shrubs to shade your air conditioner can increase the efficiency of your air conditioner by up to 10%. Who knew? Let humidity dictate the cooling settings. Number 9, put the air conditioner fan speed on high, especially on very humid days if you have a lot of humidity where you are. On humid days, use the low fan speed. The slower air movement through the air conditioning equipment removes more moisture from the air, which then improves the comfort of your home. Number 10, last, not least, and probably the most expensive, upgrade your windows. If your home has older windows, they might not be energy efficient. They probably aren't energy efficient. You can cut the cost of cooling your home by installing new energy efficient low E windows. Some upfront cost is involved, obviously, but you'll make it up in the long run with lower energy bills as long as you're going to be in your home for a while. So the conclusion, by implementing these 10 innovative strategies, you can significantly reduce your air conditioning bills while maintaining a comfortable indoor environment. Whether it's optimizing your thermostat settings to upgrading your windows, these really simple yet effective steps will keep you cool while saving energy and, what I like, money. Now, my number 1 recommendation and the number 1 thing that we did in our home was simply getting a programmable Wi-Fi thermostat. Well, that and not leaving the doors open when the air conditioning is on, but that should be obvious. Programmable thermostat saves us a ton each year, and it's a low price, it's easy to install. Highly recommend picking up one. Just go to Home Depot or whatever, pick up one for your home and take control of your energy usage. Enjoy a refreshing home without breaking the bank.